All right. Sorry, I just had to shut my window. Some loud ass people outside. How you doing? What's going on, Plaza? Oi, oi. How's everybody doing today? I did a gnarly workout this morning. I'm sore. I'm super sore. I just got done playing drums a little bit. I am getting people that are starting to request for me to stream workouts. That is in the plans, right? That's in the works. Um, it's definitely in the works. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Sweet. I'm doing good, man. Hey, Plaza. At some point, let me know when you're free this next week, and I want to do an energy healing for you. Doesn't really matter if you believe in it or not, but I wanna try to do an energy healing for you. And I take that back. I don't want to try. I'm going to do an energy healing for you. You can think of it as like a guided meditation, right? Guided relaxation. We're gonna do this though, okay? Just let me know when you have the time. It'll only take about a half hour. Yep. I think it'll benefit you greatly though. It's not something I normally do. I have done it before. It just takes patience, you know? So yeah, let's see where we're at. We're honestly we're just kind of sitting in the same area as far as the overall market right now. Tether's freaking volume is still kind of going out to the outer space. There's man, I wish they would just regulate the shit out of Tether and just get that out of here, right? Like it's just they're doing too much manipulation with Tether. It's not a good look, at all. I'm not a huge fan of it. Um, but yeah, let's get on to see what we got going on here. We had a really good space last night. Lots of amazing information. Um, it was awesome. Callie was in there. We had Chris G. I had a pretty good chat with Crypto Doctor. Um, yeah, we had Mr. H in there. That wasn't really about um, crypto or anything, but it was awesome. So yeah, just kind of one of those things, you know. But yeah, we were talking a lot about AMP and the potentials of what this thing can do. Holy crap! I mean, yeah. I did not invest in H bar yet. I'm I'm still trying to figure it out, right? Just trying to figure it out. Um, I'm really kind of thinking about going a little bit more all in on AMP. Um, at the same time, I'm just trying to figure out where, like, all my positions, right, where I'm at with everything. Because I have I have so many projects I'm involved with, and there's going to be a handful that I'm going to get out of, and then I'm going to start transitioning stuff around. So, but yeah, AMP is, I mean, yeah, we were looking at the white papers yesterday. It's so much information. It's insane. But I mean, the best way to describe it is like what Callie said. It's a partnership with crypto for spending. It's like the PayPal of crypto, right? Through the Flexa network, and it's just like I think this thing's gonna be huge. Um, and by think like I'm not, it's not financial advice, blah 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 blah. Yeah, but 5 cents, 5 cents, guys. You can get in right now for 5 cents. That's a steal at this point. Because the potentials of what people are talking about is anywhere between $5 and $10, right? It could go even higher than that, obviously, but still. Let's see what's going on. So, conversations like adoption, plans and hopes. Yeah. It just seems like a little bit more information. Just talking, that's from yesterday. Yeah, there's like no information. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, when we were talking about AMP, yeah. Yeah, it's a good investment. All sides, pointing to not financial advice, but financial advice. What's going on, Kelly? What's going on? Oh, you just got the app? Okay, nice. Spell for you? Is it? Yeah. What's the? Yeah, it was awesome last night for sure. Oh man. Yeah, Plaza's a good dude. The volume still going through Tether is very concerning to me. It's brand new. Oh, let's see. It's a token or is it a coin? Most likely it's a token, right? Yeah, I'm looking. It's on CoinGecko. Oh man. Okay, so it's an ERC20. I'll just pull this up. Huh. Come on. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I'm really kind of on board with like, let's make the projects that are already here and been around for a while. Like, let's make those ones what everybody's focusing on, right? Thank you for the follow, Kelly. Like that's what we need to do. Because I mean, dude, straight up. Hey, look at it this way, Plaza. Like, there's a lot of really good projects out there. yesterday we were at 10,808 or maybe 11. We're at 10,824 projects as of today. Every single day, there's like 5 to 6 projects coming out. Okay. Every single week, there's like 100 projects. I mean, like, what? At that point, like, I personally would not get into it. Now, if somebody had a fat chunk to throw in at the beginning, like, please understand that I don't see any of this as short-term games. Like, none of it. It's all long-term. I tried to do the short-term thing, and I did it somewhat successful. Yeah, yeah. I just like, yeah, you can make some money, right? But if you're not in it for the long run, I don't see the reason. Just don't see the reason. Yeah. I mean, does that look 5, 6 years down the road? Does that have a possibility of making money? Sure, absolutely. Anything does. But if we do go through this like potential market crash that's coming, like I'm talking a real market crash, not like the bear market. Like when the stock market does what it does because of the squeeze for AMC and GME and all that stuff, you do understand that that's going to affect the crypto market. And then we're going to have this like short period of time where it's going to appear that the whole damn thing is crashing, along with all the governmental regulations that are supposedly coming out, but then not coming out. You know, like it's just a lot of tactics going on right now. So what projects will survive that situation out of these 10,824 projects, along with the like probably 6,000 that haven't even hit coin market cap, you know, like who's going to survive? And that's the really the biggest takeaway that you have to get from here, right? I mean, look how long ADA's been around and how like it's still struggling, right, to do what it wanted to do in its overall roadmap. You know, this is a well-established project that's in number 5 spot, could very easily be valued much higher and is still very undervalued. So token A over here that's, you know, doing what it's doing, it's like, you know, I think that's what we need to focus on is these projects that have been around. I just think it's really important that we do focus on the ones that are already here. It's kind of like the video that I put out last week, stating that like there's just too many damn projects, and people don't even know where to put their money now. You know, have I taken risks and gone in on some of these other, you know, quick token projects? Yeah, absolutely. It's not that you don't have to step back, dude. Like you're good, right? Like you're going and you're finding all these new projects, and if you want to try to make a quick buck, I can't tell you to not do that. Personally, will I? No, not at all. I will not. I did it for a while. It was fun, you know. We made some gains and we lost some money, you know, and that's just kind of how it is, right? But think about it this way. Exactly. It's the use case, right? Like the use case is very important. What is it being used for? What is this project really going to bring to the overall crypto market? And like I said a billion times, mass adoption. That's what we want. We want crypto to be used across the board. That's why I titled this stream, "We Need to Spend Our Doge." You know? Like, I'm not saying go out and spend all of it, but what we need to do is we need to start using Doge for its intended use case, which is a currency. Straight up, you know? And a lot of them do have legitimate use cases. You just got to research it, right? You got to got to do your DD, man. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, a lot of projects actually duplicate what other projects are doing, and then they just try to add their own little like flair to it, right? Or they're some kind of layering. So it's just like, am I invested in some of these? Yes, but I don't know. There's certain ones that I feel are gonna do okay in the future, and then there's certain ones that I just can't get behind. Um, like I got out of bat, you know. Could this do good in the future? Absolutely. Right now, do I want to be in it? Not really. You know. I got some gains from that, and then I shifted it over to XLM. What's going on? Rat Noise, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I mean, it could be, and I'll look into it more for you, Plaza. I just don't want to do it here, right? I don't want to push a coin that could potentially just be a waste of people's time, but I will look into it more. Hey, what's going on? So I need to talk to Josh more. I don't know what the hell they're doing right now. They're kind of being quiet. I don't know if you've been on their Telegram, but they're doing a full remake. They're going through and changing some of the code. They're kind of making it their own thing, and they really honestly need to for it to do something, you know, awesome. So I'm not upset at them. I think they're doing a smart move. They're stepping back and they're realizing what they need to do, and they're executing it. They made a very public announcement about it. So I'm just gonna let them do their thing. And if Josh comes and hits me up and he wants to talk about what they changed and what they're doing, and I'll read the white papers and we'll see what's going on with it. You know. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, I mean, I still believe in the future that could be awesome for gaming, right? But there's a lot of projects out there that are trying to do the same thing. So it's more or less who hits the mass adoption of that, right? There was an announcement, sort of somewhat underground announcement. I don't even know, like, is Rat one of your friends? Awesome. Welcome to the stream. So I don't even want to say this is. There's no proof of this, right? Oh yeah. My last EOW for my call. Yeah. Um. So Grand Theft Auto 6 is in the process of adding some sort of crypto to it from alleged reports from leaks. I mean, you guys know Rockstar Games, right? That is a massive gaming company, and they make all the, you know, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead games. Like that could be huge. It could be massive. We don't have any of the proof, but if they're going to add some form of crypto, whether it's crypto pay or if it's crypto in the game where you're using crypto. So one of the mods that I play in GTA 5, I did play, don't anymore. They actually had it where the entire economy in ESX was based off of crypto. So instead of getting paid paychecks, you would actually get paid in crypto in the mod. So like this is starting to make it into games. Now, the cool part about that is a lot of kids play these games, right? And so they're getting introduced to this system in a game as if that's how it really works, you know? And I think that's a really good idea to let them understand. And they had a whole awesome part about it where it wasn't like you were just getting paid in crypto. Then you could go and you could do like mining in it. And on top of that, not only mining, but then they had like a gambling side of it, right? Where if you wanted, you could put down like 5 Bitcoin in a lottery, and then if you happen to hit your number, boom, then you get a payout. And if you don't, guess what? Gone, right? So good and bad at the same time, but still it's teaching them about some of the aspects of crypto, which I think is awesome. So if they were to add this into GTA 6, it's gonna be nuts. What's going on? My abs hurt really bad. My legs hurt, and yeah, it was a good workout though. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. Um, I mean, you have to understand that I was like heavy into that for 6 years, working out 2 to 3 times a day because I was going to be a fighter. Um, you know, like I did a lot of pre-fights, but I didn't do any like full. I didn't get in the ring, right? Um, as far to say like in like a recorded fight. I did a lot of the pre-fights, and that was brutal, but I'm kind of a beast in the sense of like I'm not trying to like ooh I'm awesome or anything, but like I'm a beast. When I go running, I run with a plate carrier on. When I do anything, I do it to an extreme. Like a lot of people go out and they go hiking, right? No, 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 no. I can't do that. I have to wear a plate carrier. I have to have like anywhere between 5 to like 15 gallons of water in jugs in a backpack, like a ruck bag on my back. Like I have to push myself constantly. Yeah, and it's just like I can't just do something the way it's supposed to be done. I have to take it up a couple hundred notches. So, yeah. That's what I do. But yeah, it was good. I will say doing the squats with the 100-pound sandbag. I haven't done that in a while. So like it's just like doing squats, when you got your bar and you're doing like 100 to 300 pounds, like all in between there. It's kind of one of those things where you really got to focus on your body structure, and as you push up to have your knees be in the correct positioning, because as soon as I started doing it, I felt it in my back and I was like, oh fuck, like I got to really pay attention to this, because if you just go one little tweak off the wrong way, you're done. So it's all about your stature when you're working out. It's very, very important. Yeah. So that's just, and I'm getting a lot of people that are asking me about doing streams for working out, and I'm definitely going to do that. We've talked about this before, right? This is going to be a thing that will happen. Um, I need to, for one, get some more equipment to do this properly. Because I have my whole area over here, that I work out in. But I want to get a camera set up that's legit and not going to be something that's going to be in my way, like that I can constantly move. Yeah, 50-gallon drums of water in your back walking around. Hey, hell yeah, man. That's the way you got to think about it right there, Plaza. Yeah, and it's something that when I do it for you, Plaza, that you're gonna have to repeat the process, right? So I'm essentially you teaching you how to heal yourself. Okay, it's not gonna be a 1 day thing, like one and done. All right, man. Don't drink too much, and if you do, drink water in between. All right, but I hope you have fun. Please, please drink water in between. Alcohol poisoning is no joke. I've had 2 friends die from alcohol poisoning. I almost died from alcohol poisoning when I was a lot younger. It's not good. It's not good at all. But yeah, no, we had an awesome space last night. We will continue to have those, so it's gonna be great. I'm really excited about where the education is coming into this whole space arrangement situation. I mean, it's just like there's so many knowledgeable people out there. Like, I know as much as Callie doesn't want me to talk about it, I would say she's in like my top 3 of like people that truly has a grasp on crypto overall, like understands just about everything. And I'm not trying to like kiss your ass or anything, but I think you're very intelligent. And it's definitely one of those situations where I'm humbled that I can be around these people. And I mean, I know a decent amount myself, but I don't know everything. Not at all. And there's certain people out there that have been in crypto since, it's basically its inception. And yes, she was the one that was talking about AMP. She's the one that's in here, Callie. I know she gets mad when I pop her out, but oh yeah, Rat, for sure, absolutely. Doge was in GTA 6, yeah. That's what you're being known as now, the AMP lady. Oh, it's funny. Oh man, my abs are like on fire right now. Oh god. I'm not a tiny guy. Like I'm almost 6'1". I'm 6'3". Not that it matters, but I'm just about 6'1". And I have a pretty decent sized frame, so doing all this stuff is just like makes you sore. Although the one thing that I am gonna do when I do start doing these streams is I'm gonna show people how to stretch properly. Stretching is key. Like if you're not greasing the parts in your body that really need to be like greased, you're just gonna break down, right? Just coin the term. Yeah. That's funny. It was asking me if I wanted to permit what you said. Oh man, Twitch, you're ridiculous. I don't care if people type the word shit in my chat. It's so stupid. But yeah, no, I mean, I get it. You're definitely you're excited about it. I'm excited about it. The amp spam bot. No, she's the Twitter tornado of amp. But I like how you do your educational stuff, right? And then you're obviously a very caring and giving person, so you're constantly giving out, new holders donations, which I think is awesome, because it's just like we've explained here, right? It's one of those things where you can hear about something, you can research it, but until it's physically in your possession, you don't care about it as much until you have it. And then you're like, oh shit, now I want to know more about it. Now I really want to research, And that's one of the key ways to get people on board. Yeah, Plaza was one of the ones that I got to I didn't get to buy into AMP, but I told him about it and he believed what was going on, He believed in it. I mean, I'm still down for our certain initial points that I got in and out. Technically, I didn't get out at all, but it is what it ever is. It's long term, and it's gonna do good. And with the overall, manipulation that's going on in the market, I mean, we're just gonna have to deal with what's going on. And I think that space that we were in the other night where Jenny was talking, every word that Jenny said was like exactly to the extreme degree of everything that I've said in here, which was very, it was kind of like getting the check mark, right? Like intuitively, it's what I felt was going on to like over the top. every word she said, I was like, I've talked about that in my channel. I've talked about this like literally numerous times. So the fact that we're all like on the same page, I think is amazing, you know? And it was definitely like, all right, this is awesome. And you know, she's a damn smart woman, and she's in the financial industry, you know, like at a pretty high level. Business owner, like multiple businesses, right, Callie? In the financial industry, like this woman knows what the hell she's talking about, and it's literally how we all feel. So that was an awesome. What's going on, Manny? How you doing, man? I would say anywhere between like $5 and $10. It could be. You never know, right? It's all potential. How you doing today, Manny? I saw you come in the space yesterday. You always come in for like a second, and then you just kind of like leave. That was a really good space that you should have stayed in, man. I know you were busy doing some stuff, but yeah, fully recovered from your allergies. Awesome. I mean, at this point, like, I'm not even thinking about like the millions, right? Like, I don't care about that anymore. Like, at this point, I know it's coming, and it's just not a big deal. I guess I'm fully changing like my energetic feel of everything, and I think it's for a better reason, right? Because when you start putting like the money, the dollar on it, it's kind of like what Callie said yesterday. Like, you just don't focus on that shit. It is what it is. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go down. Um, but it's like whatever, you know. Like, just be happy that we're like early investors into this massive market that like Callie, how many people do you think on this planet are actually invested in crypto at this point? Because I personally believe it's like between 6 to 7% of the entire world's population that's actually invested in crypto. I don't think it's much more than that. People that know about it, that's probably like 12, 13%, maybe 15%, but they're not invested in it. They don't have any of it. They just heard about it. What do you think? I'm curious to know what you think. No, it's definitely over 1%. Especially with what Doge has been doing recently, it's way over 1%. I can guarantee that. I think it's probably between like 5 to 7, maybe 8. I think more people are coming in it every day. But yeah, that's a. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? We'll see. When the mass adoption takes place, that's when it's really going to get interesting. For sure. Yeah, I hope to, like, at some point we can actually get some, like, somewhat realistic numbers on that. Well, when India gets involved, and they're in the process of getting involved, right? Like, that mass adoption that could take place, that's really going to boost it, for sure. Absolutely. India is the second largest country as far as population. So if they were to go mass adoption into crypto, man, get ready. The rocket ship's it's getting closer to taking off, you know? And I think a lot of the Chinese people are definitely in it, but because of the regulations, it just makes it harder for them, you know? think China's just really trying to get them to get on the digital yuan before they realize that people aren't going to really accept that, and then they're going to go back to crypto. It's just a matter of time. That's kind of what it feels like. I mean, that's what we were talking about in that space the other day. I definitely feel like it's going to go in somewhat of that direction, right? I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Mm, 23%. That is not, maybe of the users that use Google Rat, but not the overall population of this planet. Nah. I don't believe that even for a second. That might be in like the end of next year. Like, Google is going by the statistics of the people that use Google, right? And searches and stuff like that. That's all algorithm data. That's not accurate for, I mean, just think about how many people on this planet are actually unbanked that really don't even have a currency, right? Like, it's just, yeah, I can't see that as a thing. Who knows? I'm not an expert in it, so, but intuitively what I feel is it's like at the max 10%. At the max right now, 10%. What's going on, Press Barkeep? How you doing? Oh, US? Oh, US? That could be a thing. I would say it's a little bit lower than that US wise. Maybe probably like 18 or 20. I don't know. Maybe by searches. I mean, if they're just going by searches and people looking up crypto, that definitely could be an accurate number of how many people in the US are looking at. Absolutely, I'm still holding, dude. Kidding me? Press barkeep, come on, man. That's not the right way to look at it, right? Like, you have the coins. Well, there's a. So I signed up for. Callie had the. Here, I'll get the information for it right here. But I had retweeted. So I'm gonna copy this and I'll post it into the chat. But this is if you want to sign up for the summit. Yeah, I just posted the link to that summit that they're having. I signed up for it. I got my ticket. So, yeah. What's going on, Riddler? How you doing, man? I'm fine on Twitter without dark mode. It's like the other ones I use dark mode on. I don't care. You made it to the big leagues. Shut up. Oh god. Yeah, I don't need Twitter on dark mode. I honestly use I don't need glasses other than like reading smaller print. Oh, the future looks very bright, but like I can read this just fine. It's just one of those things where I just have dyslexia. So yeah. Everybody in here's legit, Riddler. How you doing, man? It's been a while since I've talked to you. So yeah, we're streaming again, but Monday will be the beginning of the actual, like, I'm back to streaming. Okay. Like we're sort of going by the rules right now, but we're not. Monday will be the new schedule. And I'm going to do my absolute best to stick by it. You're at the wood store picking up some maple, and there was this old neckbeard there with his daughter, and she was blind, and he was showing her all the wood, letting her feel them. But man, she was like, legally. Press. I mean, people that are blind, that are female, could be very attractive. Like, what the fuck? I had a girl in my high school that was deaf, and she was partially blind, and she's probably, I would say, of like the women in our school, she was top 3. Gorgeous, super, super, super nice, and because of her, disabilities, like nobody would give her a second. That's just, it's just kind of, it's how some people are. I just like, yeah, like, dude, a blind chick could like want to work out and like be hot. So, you know, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, it's not like ignorant or anything, but it's like, what do you, oh man. You crack me up sometimes. You're just like, you remind me a lot of my friend Philip from high school. Like a lot. Like your mannerisms and like how you talk and stuff. Like he would say some shit and I would just be like, yes. Like there's nothing else to say. Like it's not that it's stupid. It's not that it's like goofy, right? Like spit some game. Well, what if she never gets hit on, dude? And if you're not trying to be a douchebag and just, have sex with her, if you just actually think she's a very beautiful girl and you want to actually chat with her, do it. Who gives a shit? Just don't be like a douche and be like, yo, so like, what's up with your daughter? Like, just be like, hey, like, how's it going? I see what you're doing here and I'm actually very intrigued. And I wanted to kind of understand a little bit more, Like, you don't just come in and be like, hey, so, like, shoot your shot, man. And if she's too young, then you feel like a weirdo and walk away. I'm just saying. It's not that hard. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. See, that's why you're definitely like my friend Philip. Like, to a fucking key. Just want to see her naked. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Not gonna. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what else to say with this part of the conversation. Anyways, yeah. So I think overall, I think we're just gonna constantly kind of just do this stagnant, weird movement for a while here. No. You're fine. You're fine. It's just you're just a goofball, man. Like, I just don't know what to say. Like, there's nothing for me to, like, add to that conversation except for to, like, kind of laugh a little bit, right? That's why I love streaming, man. You guys make it so much fun. You really do. Seriously, like, it's very enjoyable. I'm so happy that I can do this now. Did you? You got your crypto.com card? That's awesome, man. Is it the crypto.com one or is it the Coinbase one? Yeah, I got mine in my wallet. Where was I when I used it the last time? I used it to get some food a couple days ago, and I handed it to the woman. She looked at it. She's like, "Oh, this is fancy," and she was like, "Crypto," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, no." I explained the whole thing, pulled out my app, and I showed her. She was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, like this is a real thing. You can do this." And so I had her go and she signed up for the app. I don't know if she ended up getting into it or whatever, but yeah. Trust me, I wear my Doge stuff everywhere I go, and I always have somebody's asking some kind of question, right? Crypto.com just needs to get on their game with the transfers of Doge. It's so ridiculous that you have to transfer 50 Doge for any transfer, whether it's 1,000 Doge or 200,000 Doge. It's just fucking ridiculous, you know? Or 100 Doge, because that's the minimum you can transfer is 100. I think it's dumb. Super stupid. Yeah, it has a pin. It's like a yeah. You could stick it in an ATM and pull out cash if you wanted to. You're gonna get charged for it, but I just use it as a Visa card. That's all I do. Buy gas with it, buy groceries with it. I'll buy food with it every once in a while. I don't eat out honestly. I cook a lot, guys. Like I cook 90% of my meals. The only time I wasn't cooking is when I was working because I was working 16-hour days, and it's just like it was hard for me to come home and cook. Even when I wasn't streaming, I was barely able to cook for myself because I was so fucking tired. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Be safe, Riddler. That's crazy. Shit. I didn't know that. Go into the app and you can set it up. When you set it up, Plaza, you just set up your pin. It's all based off in the app. That's how you activate it and everything. When you go in your app and it'll already have your option, so when you go into crypto.com, I'll do it with you right now. Um, so go into crypto.com, go to your accounts, and then you should see crypto Visa card. Click on that, and then follow the steps. And once you follow all those steps, you will go through. It'll set up your PIN. You can always change your PIN, and then you can go through and do all the basic information. Now they have it where you can freeze your card. You can add your PIN, your currency of what you want to switch it to. You can enable international usage, and then your card full details. You know, it's pretty cool, man. It's got all, and you can do it all from your phone. So if I lost my card, I can just lock it right here on my phone, and that's it. No one can use it. You know. So I like that. But yeah, definitely be safe, Riddler. That's crazy. You're working today? What do you do again, Riddler? I remember you told me, but I don't remember exactly. I know you're always saying that you're like heading to work, but I just don't remember what it was that you did. Man, they're trying to take it again. They just don't want it to go back up to 34,000. They literally don't want Bitcoin to go back up to 34,000. That's what I'm seeing right now. Every time it hits 34,000, they just bring it down. It is insane. Supermarket? Oh, that's fine. Hey, man, look. It doesn't matter what you do. You're just out there doing something, right? Like, you're not, like, a lesser of a person because you work in a supermarket. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, he's in Ireland. Yeah, for sure, Plaza. Yeah, the overall market is just really down today. It is what it is. So is there anything that you guys particularly want to see on this channel? I've already got people wanting to see the workout stuff. Obviously crypto in general, right? We do a little bit of gaming. It's very minimal gaming. But is there anything else that you guys want to see? Because I have a buddy that does stocks, and I'm going to have him come in here from time to time, and he's going to do some shows with us. More hot blind girls? Press barkeep, man. Oh, shit. Like, what do I say to that? Woodworking? I don't do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done woodworking. I was a wood butcher for years, and I've done carpentry and stuff. I mean, something like legit, right? Like something legit in the sense of like, think about it's got to come from me, right? Like, or people that I bring on here. Like, we're not going to set up a woodworking shop in here, so we got to think logically, right? Um, yeah. So like, we can do workout stuff. I can do fighting stuff. I can bring some of my friends in here that I've trained with. I have my good buddy Emmanuel. I could probably get him in here. He's a former UFC fighter. Super, super cool dude. We can do that kind of stuff. Like, I just want to really kind of like, I don't want to go too far expanding the channel. Like, but at the same time, I think people do need to be around this stuff. I'm definitely doing spiritual stuff. If you guys don't like that, that's fine. It's not a big deal. You don't have to take part in it. But yeah, it's Manchester, yes. So it's definitely one of those things where, you know, Sundays for me are going to be like the spiritual days, especially when I do. I'm going to do spaces on Sundays that are going to be like spiritual healing and just in general like energy based type spaces. Zero crypto, like it's going to, you know, be its specific situation. Could we do like meditations and stuff? Absolutely. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff we can do here. But you guys all have the Discord information. Rat, if you haven't joined our Discord, type in exclamation point Discord. You can join the Discord. It's been a little inactive for a tiny bit because I was working my ass off and I didn't have time. It's going to start getting way more active now. It's just a matter of time. We'll be good. People are also busy. They're kind of going back to work. Things are opening back up, right? So, and because the market's down, always when the market's down, we get way less viewership. That's just in general, right? When the market was up, we were in here with what, 200-300 people, you know, sometimes. So an average of like 50 to 100. So it's just a matter of time. It'll go back up. It's not a big deal. You guys are doing all the gambling with that stuff. That's funny. I never got into sports betting. I don't really truly like gambling at all. The hundreds of times that I've been to Vegas, I've only gambled twice. So, yeah. Oh my God. I'm going to have to stretch a lot today. Does anybody have any questions? Let's see what Polygon's doing today. Oh, it's kind of doing the same, right? Do you? Really? What's going on, Just? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Hey, 2042, man. We're definitely playing that. Just an FYI. Like 100%. We're going to play that game. I'm definitely going to stream. Yes, I'm watching UFC tonight. Are you kidding me? I want to watch Dustin destroy McGregor. I know you're partial on that whole situation, but McGregor's been talking mad shit, and I think he needs to get his ass put down. Football, soccer, because we have football here in the U.S., Rat. And then they have what they call football there, which is soccer there. So it's just a little bit of a difference. I'm still invested in it. I haven't changed my position at all. But yeah, I'm really hoping that McGregor gets his ass beat today. If he doesn't, good on him, right? It always comes down to in the middle of the fight, like anything can happen. You drop your guard for 1 second, you get that one hit in, and anything can happen. It's so hard to like call a fight. So I don't try to do that. But it does look like Dustin's like definitely been training his ass off. So I think it's gonna be an amazing fight. I was planning on going to watch it at AMC. I have this stupid quirk about me. I don't know what it is. I can't go to the movie theaters alone, and I won't. Same reason I won't eat at a restaurant alone. I'll just get takeout. It's just kind of a goofy thing with me, right? Like, it's just how I am. So I'm not going to do that. I might end up going to the bar that my buddy is a manager for. And I'm going to go watch it there. So that's something that I'm going to do. And I'm going to wear my DogeCoin shirt. I don't know. It's just something like everybody's got their own little quirks, right? Like for me, I just won't do that. I feel like people are watching me and staring at me. It's so stupid, but it's just true. I've gone to the movie one time. One time I went to the movies by myself, and I just like I felt like everybody was watching me. Like, is this dude gonna like start jerking off in the corner or something? Like, I don't know what it was. You understand? I'm an energetic being, right? Like, I can feel when people are looking at me or when people are thinking thoughts towards me. I can feel it. So when this happens, and I'm not being creepy, I'm not in there with like a trench coat or anything, right? So when I can feel that, that makes me uncomfortable because I can feel the energy, and the energy tells me that they're like, what the hell is this weirdo doing in here? Same thing. I was eating dinner by myself a couple years ago after I got out of my 7-year relationship. And there was a group of women that were literally like staring at me the whole time. And it wasn't because they were trying to hit on me or they wanted to come talk to me. It was like energy I was getting from them is like, that dude's a loser. And I was just thinking like, what the fuck? And I personally don't give a shit about that part of it. It's just, I don't want the energy coming towards me. Right. So explaining it that way, that's why I don't do it. It's like if you were to constantly go into that type of situation and you know that you can stop it from just not doing it, cool. It's not like I'm unhappy because I don't go to these places without somebody. No, not at all. Can I figure out something else to do that works for me? Yes, I can. And yes, I will. So, yeah. Like, I can go to the bar by myself because I know people there. So it's, like, not a big deal, right? And I don't really drink a lot. I know you guys understand it. I just wanted to explain it because a lot of people will go, like, what the hell are you talking about? Because I've had friends that are like, why don't you just go to watch the movie? Because I haven't been in the movies in forever. I have not been. And And I've had so many friends who are like, dude, just go watch the movie if you want to see it. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And then I explain it to them and they're like, what? It's like, they just don't get it. You know, I get it. Some people just, they don't understand. And it's like, well, okay, well, that's kind of how it is, right? But yeah. I really don't know what else to say about that. I know it's kind of a goofy, like, all around weird answer, right? But it's true. It's absolutely true. Absolutely true. But yeah, we're gonna start talking a lot more, especially with Callie doing a lot of spaces with me, and Amp Holder and a lot of these people that are very knowledgeable in this. I definitely feel that, like, how I felt about Doge, I would say January, February, is how I feel about Amp right now. Like, this is still very undervalued. It's a project that, I mean, it works with a lot of cryptos and it's there to benefit them. It's not a competitor, right? Like, I just think, like, what Callie's doing by pushing this and the other people that are involved with pushing this too, I think it's very smart. And obviously I invested before I even met any of them. And I felt like it was a really good project. So, yeah, no problem, Riddler. No problem, man. Yeah, I just think this is the next big thing, that's already happening, right? None financial advice, but you get where I'm coming from. I think it's stupid I even have to say that. You guys know I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just telling you what I'm doing with mine. But for the sake that this goes to YouTube, I have to put these disclaimers out there. And you know it. So, yeah. I actually am going to join their Discord. I have not done that, but I want to join the Flexa Discord. So where are you from, Rat? I know that you know Callie, but I'm not sure if you followed me on Twitter or not. All right, so I added that. Yes, definitely. I'm really curious to see how it plays out, right? Like, I'm not on the edge of my seat, but, like, I just kind of feel that it's like, I don't want to get my hopes up, you know? Australia? Cool, cool, cool. Or Austria, sorry. What part? Oh, you do follow me? Okay. Sorry, man. What's your name? You think you do? I just want to make sure I'm following you back. I try to follow everybody back. The only accounts I don't follow back are ones that I feel are like spam accounts, or ones that are potentially trying to sell me something, you know? That what could break 3K? Ugh. Yeah, if you just like send me a DM or something, and I just want to make sure that I'm following you back. Like I said, I try to follow everybody back. I do my best. I'm not perfect at it by any means, but I mean, you can see my follow ratio, right? It's pretty off the charts at this point. Yeah. Okay, go. Cool. 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 Thank you. Just making sure. Try to support the community. But yeah, we're gonna get a lot more into AMP. Callie, like I said, I want to bring you on and have you really go into depth about it. We can have like roundtable discussions about it. Come up with ideas on. Oh, that's right. I remember you. Okay. Literally the same name too. Okay. Yep. Got you. Yeah, you've been in some of the spaces too. Cool. 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 We've chatted. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. You know, some people have different names on like Twitch versus like Twitter, so I just had to make sure. Cool. 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 But ultimately, I think having the roundtable discussions, like what we do in the space, that would be up on, you know, YouTube for people to see, and then we can really break it down into like discussion about like the Flexa network and AMP token. That is going to bring a lot of people in that wouldn't understand it, right? And then we can explain how it works with all of these other different cryptos, and yeah, it's gonna be a good idea. We had that real estate guy that came in last night towards the end. I can't remember his name, but he seemed like a nice guy. He wants to get merchants on board with crypto. I think that's a really good idea. He has a platform and a space to be able to do that. So, I mean, we just want the mass adoption, guys. We really do. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think in the sense of like, I don't want to beat people over the head with it, but I definitely think people should be paying attention. Not to say that you're beating people over the head with it, Callie. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. With the wallets and yeah. So I think there's a lot of people that are very good at talking about it. I mean, I can talk about it too, right? You definitely don't want to have all your crypto in these custodial, you know, exchanges where you don't have any access to move it out other than selling it. That's why I've been telling you guys from the get-go, I don't trust Robinhood. I wouldn't get anything from Robinhood. No way. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, remember we were talking about, Callie, about the doing the roundtables to talk about like um, AMP, the Flexa network. We can talk about wallets too. We could bring people in. Hell, I even have a Google number if people want to call in and ask questions. Hopefully, we'll make sure that they're not going to say any stupid shit. But, you know, like we can do all kinds of stuff, you know? Yeah. Staking and mining for sure. Um, yeah, I mean, so I don't know how much, I'm not going to give too much information about Callie, but she's been in crypto from pretty much its inception. She does a lot of stuff with it, and yeah, I'll let her tell what she wants to tell when she does come on. But I've already learned a shit ton from her, so and I knew a decent amount to start off with, but apparently I didn't know that much. That's what it feels like. uh, but yeah, we're going into a very, very interesting space of where this is all heading. And when we work with the projects that are going to help the projects that we believe in, I think that's really where the solid information is going to come into play with the knowledge and the teaching that needs to happen across the board. like I've always said, am I invested in some of these like super stupid shitcoin projects? Absolutely. Am I probably going to make some money in the future with them? Yeah, absolutely. But do we need to um focus on what's already been around for a while? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to go into like a very solid not just an outline, like a discussion. I think the discussions are the best because when you get smart people, like intelligent people in a roundtable discussion, so much more information comes out. And as long as it's not in a like I'm an elitist and I know more than everybody, like that's the one thing I just want to keep away from. Like everybody has, their knowledge of certain things. So, it's funny because Amp Holder, he always says like I don't like I'm new to crypto, but he knows a shit ton about AMP. Like this dude knows all the numbers. Like he's very knowledgeable in it, right? And like the Flexa network and stuff. So all it takes is just the right education, and then you'll get it. And if we could throw that information out on this channel, that's really what I want to do. Like, do I love talking to you guys? Absolutely. Do I love getting the information and the knowledge out? 100%. That's like the number one goal, is to help people, right? So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And to be honest with you, I need to get it. I'm not staking any of my AMP yet. I'm going to, but I need to get into that, right? Like there's so much, there's so much that I still need to learn. And just really not just, I take it back. It's not that I need to learn a whole lot more. I need to start executing. I need to do the execution of it, right? I stake on on other platforms, but I just haven't done anything to stake with my AMP, and I need to get on that shit ASAP. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it helps the overall market, right? Because you're getting the information out. People understand what needs to be used for. And then from there, you have the other side of it where it's like now you can go tell somebody else if you learn enough to where you feel comfortable about it, right? And then it's just that upside down pyramid. It just constantly it's going up, you know? And I know Callie does love talking about it because she does it on her Twitter tornadoes all the time. And I know a lot of people that are, like even Chris G last night, he was very, very knowledgeable in it. So, having people like that on the stream. Who was the other guy that you were telling me about that I should have on the stream? What was his name? I've been tweeted at so much today. It's insane. I can't even think. What's his name? Oh my god. How have I had this many tweets at me today? I'm on page 3. What the crap? Stonk Baby, right? That's who it is. Oh, the stream is freezing for you? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm only going to be going for a couple more minutes. Thank you, though. Yeah, you got it ready. You're heading out tomorrow, right? Really? Is it really freezing? Huh. I haven't even lost anything. Interesting. I don't even have that might be Twitch. I haven't had any drop frames or anything. No quality performance issues. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I think Twitch is just having some issues. But it is what it is. Yeah, but I think we've gotten a lot of the information out that we wanted to get out today. so I need to follow this dude. Oh, it's a chick. I have followed her. She is not following me though. Yeah, I've been following her. Okay, well, we can work on that. That'll be something that we can figure out for sure. But Plaza, like I said, let me know when you got some free time. I don't know if it'll be Monday or Tuesday. I just need an hour of your time just to like get you in preparation. It'll only take about a half hour to do, but I just want you to really pay attention to the steps of it, and then I think it'll benefit you a lot. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not working anymore, man. So, I mean, I'm working technically, but it's not work for me. I like doing this. Yep, for sure. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm going to be going to see the fight. I will be somewhat active. I might play some video games a little bit today, too. I just need to like get some of this stuff out, right? But yeah. It's pretty much where we're at. So everybody have a good rest of your day, and we will be on not tomorrow. Remember, no Sunday stream. I'm gonna do my space tomorrow, and then Monday morning we will be back, and that's when the full-on schedule kicks in, and that's when shut your mouth. Yeah. Why isn't it showing the... Really? It's not going to show like the channel? Okay, there we go. So, and then I'm actually going to put the schedule together on the stream itself, but we're looking at the schedule right here. I will post this as a command. This is a preliminary schedule. It's not gonna stay this way, perhaps. Could change. Yep, absolutely. So that's where we're at. All right, everybody, take it easy. Have a good rest of whatever it is, day, evening, night. All right.